Uncover the truth about the banned and forgotten Book of Enoch, where forbidden knowledge about angels, fallen ones, and ancient hybrid beings come to light in a shocking revelation that will change everything you thought you knew. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the mysteries of the ancient world. Today we're going to be talking about the forbidden knowledge of the Book of Enoch. This book has been banned and excluded from the Bible, but its teachings have been passed down through the ages, and it's time to uncover what it has to say. What is the Book of Enoch? The Book of Enoch is an ancient Jewish text that's believed to have been written between 300 BCE and 100 CE. It's not included in the canon of the Hebrew Bible or the Christian Old Testament, but it's considered to be an important work of biblical apocrypha. The book is a collection of visions, dreams, and revelations that the author, Enoch, claims to have received from God. The forbidden knowledge. The Book of Enoch contains a wealth of knowledge that was deemed too dangerous to be included in the official canon of the Bible. One of the most shocking aspects of the book is its teachings on angels and the role they play in the world. The Book of Enoch describes a group of fallen angels who rebelled against God and took human wives, resulting in the creation of a race of hybrid beings known as the Nephilim. This idea runs contrary to traditional biblical teachings and was considered heretical by early Christians. The forbidden knowledge referred to in the Book of Enoch is a collection of teachings and beliefs that were considered too controversial or dangerous to be included in the official canon of the Bible. This knowledge includes information about angels, their role in the world, and their interactions with humans. One of the most shocking revelations in the Book of Enoch is the description of fallen angels, also known as the Watchers, who rebelled against God and took human wives. Their union with humans is said to have produced a race of hybrid beings known as the Nephilim. This idea challenges traditional biblical teachings and was considered heretical by early Christians. The Book of Enoch also contains teachings about the origins of evil and sin in the world, as well as information about the end of the world and the final judgment. These teachings were seen as too controversial and were excluded from the official canon of the Bible. In addition to its teachings about angels and the end of the world, the Book of Enoch also contains information about the workings of the universe and the structure of the heavens, which was considered advanced for its time. This knowledge, along with its teachings about angels and the Nephilim, has inspired much debate and discussion throughout history. Overall, the forbidden knowledge in the Book of Enoch is a collection of beliefs and teachings that were considered too controversial or dangerous to be included in the official canon of the Bible. Despite being banned, its teachings continue to inspire and intrigue people to this day. The Watchers and the Nephilim. The fallen angels described in the Book of Enoch are known as the Watchers, and their union with human women is said to have produced the Nephilim. These beings were said to be powerful, violent, and prone to sin, and their existence is thought to have been one of the reasons for the Great Flood described in the Bible. This forbidden knowledge challenges traditional biblical teachings and has sparked much debate and discussion throughout history. The Watchers and the Nephilim are central figures in the teachings of the Book of Enoch. The Watchers are a group of fallen angels who rebelled against God and took human wives. Their union with humans is said to have produced the Nephilim, a race of hybrid beings that were considered to be powerful, violent, and prone to sin. According to the Book of Enoch, the Watchers were punished by God for their rebellion, and the Nephilim were said to have been wiped out in the Great Flood described in the Bible. The existence of the Nephilim was considered to be one of the reasons for the flood, as their violent and sinful behavior was seen as a threat to humanity. The idea of the Watchers and the Nephilim has been a source of fascination and intrigue for centuries, and their existence has been debated and discussed by scholars, theologians, and researchers. Some see the Watchers and the Nephilim as purely symbolic figures, while others believe that they were real beings that lived in the ancient world. Regardless of their actual existence, the Watchers and the Nephilim continue to play an important role in popular culture and the imagination. They have been referenced in works of fiction, film, and television, and their story has inspired many interpretations and adaptations over the years. Overall, the Watchers and the Nephilim are central figures in the teachings of the Book of Enoch, and their story continues to capture the imagination and spark discussion and debate to this day. Reappraisal and rediscovery. In recent years, the Book of Enoch has experienced a resurgence of interest and popularity, as scholars and researchers have begun to re-examine its teachings and significance. This reappraisal has been driven in part by new discoveries and technological advancements, which have allowed for a more thorough analysis of the text and its historical background. As a result, the Book of Enoch is now widely available in modern translations, and its teachings and beliefs are being studied and discussed by a new generation of scholars, theologians, and researchers. This renewed interest in the Book of Enoch has also been reflected in popular culture, where its story and teachings continue to inspire new works of fiction, film, and television. The forbidden knowledge contained in the Book of Enoch continues to captivate the imagination and spark discussion and debate, making it a significant and relevant text for the modern world. The significance of the Book of Enoch. Despite being banned from the canon of the Bible, the Book of Enoch has had a lasting impact on Western culture. Its teachings on angels and their role in the world have been incorporated into various religious and spiritual beliefs, and its descriptions of the Watchers and the Nephilim have influenced popular culture and the imagination. The Book of Enoch remains an important source of forbidden knowledge, and its teachings continue to inspire and intrigue people to this day. The Book of Enoch has been significant to many different communities throughout history, and its significance has been tied to its teachings, its historical background, and its cultural impact. Some of the most important aspects of its significance include: the Book of Enoch was written in the 2nd century BCE and is considered to be one of the oldest books of the Bible. It has a long history of use and influence among Jewish communities, and it was also highly valued by early Christians. Despite its early importance, the Book of Enoch was eventually banned by the early Christian Church, and its teachings were considered too controversial to be included in the official canon of the Bible. The Book of Enoch contains a wealth of information about angels, the origins of evil and sin, and the end of the world. Its teachings have inspired much discussion and debate throughout history, and its ideas have influenced many different communities and cultures. The story of the Watchers and the Nephilim has been a source of fascination and inspiration for centuries, and it has been referenced in works of fiction, film, and television. The ideas and beliefs contained in the Book of Enoch continue to be studied and discussed by scholars, theologians, and researchers, and its impact on popular culture and the imagination cannot be overstated. The Book of Enoch has also been significant to esoteric communities, who see its teachings as containing hidden knowledge and secret wisdom. Its teachings have been used to inform spiritual beliefs and practices, and it has been considered a valuable source of information and inspiration by many different esoteric and mystical traditions. Religious and spiritual significance. The Book of Enoch has also been significant for its religious and spiritual teachings. Despite its controversial nature, many religious communities, including some branches of Christianity, have embraced its teachings and incorporated them into their beliefs and practices. The Book of Enoch's teachings about the Watchers, the Nephilim, and the end of the world have inspired religious and spiritual speculation and interpretation, and its ideas have informed the beliefs and practices of many communities throughout history. In addition to its religious significance, the Book of Enoch has also been valued for its spiritual teachings, which emphasize the importance of righteousness, moral responsibility, and spiritual growth. Its teachings have encouraged readers to strive for a closer relationship with God and to live a life of virtue and compassion, making it a valuable source of spiritual inspiration and guidance. Overall, the Book of Enoch has been significant for its historical background, its teachings and beliefs, its cultural impact, and its esoteric significance. Despite being banned for centuries, its ideas and teachings continue to inspire and intrigue people to this day. The Book of Enoch contains forbidden knowledge that's sure to shock and surprise you, but it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the mysteries of the ancient world. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay updated on all